Good morning everyone, hope you're having a great Saturday morning. I just thought I'd do a quick update to let you all know what stage we're up to with the project at the hospital. For the month of February we've been working on one of the Artz Hub projects. It's called the Gratitude Tree Mural. I've just had an amazing month being able to work in all of the different sections in the hospital. So the art cart is working really well. The trolley we can push around to any level. Not very good four-wheel driving, but yeah, it's working really well. So the Gratitude Tree Mural is a project that lots of people can be a part of. I've done several workshops with the staff as well as the patients, and it's been really good to connect with the allied health team as well. They've let me know when there is a challenge on the ward that I might like to take part in. So I'll just show you some of the tiles that we've created, and they're all things, as I said, that people are grateful for. Family is definitely on that top of the list, and I love this beautiful Aussie family. They're at the beach, they've got their thongs on. In my eyes, a typical Aussie family enjoying each other's company. Up in Peds, art became a great distraction. Sometimes the children are quite stressed, especially when doctors are coming around and talking different terminology in that. So I actually got the opportunity to paint with this little girl, and this is Princess Aurora. I actually love this, it's quite cute. I love beautiful colours in there. I guess this is another Aussie favourite, so they're grateful for the beautiful beaches that we have in our region and being able to go and take their dogs for a walk and just de-stress and relax on the weekend. This was grateful for a holiday that they had been on, lots of water scenes. And then another reason that I'm here today, I'm actually completing a challenge that I got given from one of the patients. This gentleman's actually recently gone blind. He's been blind for about a month, and I was just in awe to be able to work with him and start him on his journey before he's heading off to rehabilitation. So I got him to paint, and he's 100% blind. This is the first tile that he did. I was just amazed that he could feel the different levels of the paint as well. And also just getting used to where everything was, and he did actually paint his fingernails a number of times, but that was all good. So I sent him another challenge, and this is his second tile, and I was just amazed from that first time that we did it to the second time. So this is his memory of the beach at night. He used to love going to the beach. All the sounds were so much more emphasised at night time when it's all quiet. And I couldn't believe, like even the stars that he did with a paint pen, how nice and spread out they were. And he actually did the circle of the moon first, which I think is pretty awesome. And then I was amazed that he could actually feel the difference between the acrylic and the paint pen, which I seriously can't. So he actually put his fingers at the top and the bottom of it and coloured it all in. As you can see, he hasn't even gone out of the lines there, so that's pretty cool. So my challenge today is to paint eyes closed. So I am actually inviting anyone that's keen to do it as well, just to get appreciation for people that are visually impaired, to some of the struggles they may go through when they first lost their sight. So yeah, I'm going to paint with my eyes closed. So I haven't even practiced this, and it was a learning curve actually working with the patient as well to, you know, where everything is, and even the paint and where the paints are. So I'm actually using a couple more colours than what I had given the patient, and at home I had a egg carton, so I could try and feel where the different colours are. I have a shocking memory, and I'm sure that would be something that, you know, would be heightened as well, trying to remember where everything is. So I've got a blue, a green, a brown, a yellow, black and white in here. I've also got, just going to turn it a little bit so that you can see it as well. So I have some water and also the paint palette as well. Get this in the right position so you can see and that I can feel. I've also got the hairdryer as well, because I'm going to put down a layer first, which I instruct everyone to do. And then do a layer over the top. So, oh, this is going to be tricky. Put my blindfold on now. So the tiles are about 10 centimetres by 10 centimetres. So if you want to take part in the challenge, try and find something that's about the same size, because it's possibly even trickier trying to paint something so small as well. And I've already forgotten what colours are where, so I'm just going to have a sneak peek. Blue, green. Okay, this is going to be tricky. Alrighty, so I've actually got two brushes here. So I've got a smaller brush and a quite wider brush. So I'm just doing the background first. And oh goodness, my memory is so shocking. Blue, green. Alrighty. So I'm actually going to dip my water in the brush, my brush in the water without spilling it. And I didn't get any paper towel, but I'm just going to blot it onto the paper to take off the excess water. And then blue. So he was also saying that he could feel the difference when his paint was in the, paint was in there. Okay. I'm just finding the top of my tile. So we're also sort of measuring roughly where halfway was. I have no idea which. It doesn't even feel like I've got any paint on there. Just going to go back and see if I feel like I've dabbed some paint on the top of my finger. It seems to be all gone. Oh, it must be on there. So I'm going to grab a little bit of white as well. This is so tricky. I think I've got half the blue paint on my. Can kind of feel where the edge of the tile is too. This is ACM panel, so it's what sign writers use. Oh goodness, this is crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to feel and see if I've got some paint all over there. It could even just be white. I'm not sure if I've actually got the blue or not. Oops, somewhere here is the water. Okay, there we go, got the water. Even the tricky thing would be, you know, is your brush clean? Got no idea if all the colours come off of there. Definitely will be quite a different painting. So hopefully I've done that top section in blue, and then no, my luck, I've probably turned it upside down. So I've gone to the second palette. So I'm hoping this is green. Oh gosh. I can just feel where that other bit is there. You can kind of feel the edge when you're painting along with a brush where it drops off. No doubt I'm probably painting everywhere. One, two. In the third one, oops, best wash my brush. Okay, just washing my brush. Wiping off the excess. And just trying to dry off some of that brush. So I was just going to mix. I think that's the third one, and there should be a brown in there somewhere. Not sure if the egg carton is a great thing. I can't really feel in there. So, oh, I can hear it raining outside. That's awesome. That was one of the things that the patient had mentioned too, that that happened, that he could actually, his hearing and his sense of smell had changed a lot as well. So hopefully got a little bit of brown and green mixed in there. And then I'm just going to give that, I better wash my brush. I've got visions of knocking this water over wherever it is. There we go. Just going to wash the brush. And then the hair dryer is somewhere here. I think most of that is dry. Make sure I put it on the table. So then what I might do is find that small brush. I love gum trees too. Oops, I'm going to turn that around. Don't know where the colours are. Already got blue, green, brown, white, black and yellow. Oh goodness. Alrighty, so as I was saying, it's still wet. I want to turn the tile upside down. I also love gum trees. We have lots on our property. We have a property outside of Calliope, and yeah, we love the smell of gum trees in there. So what I'm planning to do is just to use the brush to create, I'm going to go about midway, create all of the leaves. So now I can't really tell if I've even got anything on here. So one, two, oh yeah, there's a little bit in there. Most of it on the brush. Okay, so start it over there, halfway. So I'm not, I guess if you're concentrating a little bit more, and I probably should slow it down, that you could space them more evenly. Okay. So I'm going to I can just feel that there's paint there and it should be yellow. Maybe try and change the brush in a different direction as well. Oh, I keep wanting to look. It's really difficult. So, can't remember what I dipped in that white, but I might grab a little bit of white. And a little bit of yellow. Blue, green. Tiny bit of brown. Oops, I think my fingers have got all sorts of colours on them. We dotted them in there too. So I've got a little bit of brown just for giving them a couple of little flicks through. Give that brush a wash. I have no idea how much coverage I've got on there. I guess I could have a little feel. I do feel some wet spots in there, so I've got something on there. Then I might mix a little bit of the black in with, hopefully we've got some brown left in there, and do some trunks. So I've got white. I think we'll only need a little bit of black, so just feeling that. And then go down to the brown. Give that a bit of a mix in. Alrighty, so I'm going to try and paint 3 trunks. So yeah. Don't even know if they've got, the paintbrush is gliding, so hopefully you've got paint. I'll just leave my fingers there so I know where that last trunk is. Oh, this is stressful. It's supposed to be relaxing. Oh, not really stressful. I just feel like I've got paint everywhere too. This might make this tree a little bit higher, this trunk. Going to be a wonky gum tree, I think. They feel like they're very fat. Alright, so hopefully I have some leaves up the top and I have 3 trunks. Hopefully there's a little bit of blue sky left and enough greenage down the bottom. Okay, I think I'm done. I'll just put this in there. Take it off. Ooh, super bright. Oh my goodness. Well, it's very abstract. I do think that I have more paint on there than what I do down there. It's not too bad. So there we go. The challenge is up, so it's difficult to see. Definitely join in the fun and post what you have created. Even if you don't want to video the whole lot, make sure there's no cheating, but please post your eyes, your painting eyes closed for us to share. Okay, thank you.